We had a kind of
Hi, folks. This is Dennis Newbacher, former Chopper 7 pilot for Channel 7 Action News. You're listening to Garden City Community Chat with your hosts, Carrie and Mike, and Tom with the weather. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show on this fantastic day in Garden City, Michigan.
Well, hello, Garden City and all our neighbors. This is episode number 631 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It's Thursday, August 10th, 2023. We're so happy you could be with us tonight. We hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Carrie. Also joining me tonight are my co-host, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. How you doing, Tom?
Doing good.
Busy as always, right?
Every minute of every day, I feel like.
he's worked 10 days in a row.
Yeah. Hey, also former Garden City Councilman and past president of the Kiwanis, Mr. Mike Jones. What's up, Mike?
Everything's going great, Carrie, but it's getting better.
Good. That's a plus. That's a plus. Hey, tonight we're happy to have back on the show our good friend Kim Marquette from the Straight Farmhouse Museum. Kim always shares a lot of good information with us and several events that are always happening at the farmhouse. So stay tuned for that. She'll be here shortly. We also have Mike with the latest community events for you, and we have a number of them tonight. First up, though, Dr. Tom will be here with the most current and accurate forecast for you. But before we get to Tom, let me mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and post your questions and comments in the comment section, or you can email them to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. And we would love to hear from you. We also want to take a quick minute to say thank you to all of you who listen and support the show every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We really appreciate everyone's support, and remember, we'll continue to promote our community and yours. And speaking of community, if your community, organization, or business has any events or announcements that you'd like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
They should probably email us, Carrie.
Exactly. Email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook at facebook.com/gcchat. And Mike will be more than happy to pass that information along.
That's great.
We also encourage any local business to reach out and join the Garden City Business Alliance. See what great things they can do for you. For more information, you can go to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. I want to give you a quick reminder about next week. We will be off to attend the last Music in the Park for the year. I hate to say it, but the year is winding down, unfortunately. But we will be back on August 24th when we welcome first-time guest Stephanie Peters to the show. She is the owner and CEO of Angels AIDS. They provide many services for injured and disabled seniors. So please mark your calendars, and we hope that you'll be able to join us. Also, if you're planning on attending the Music in the Park on August 17th, please remember to donate any non-perishable food item for our home pantry. They will have a collection box on hand. And also, they are asking that you wear red to the concert to show your support for the Owen Gibbons and Gibbons family. They are going through some tough times right now, and please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. All right, let's get Tom in here with a check of the weather, and then we'll spend some time chatting with Kim Marquette from the Straight Farmhouse. Stand by. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. You know, we had a real heavy cloudburst here today. That was crazy.
Yeah. Surprise.
It came down in buckets.
It was good sleeping weather for me, so
yeah.
I was down for the count during that, but these types of heavy downpours are going to be a thing, kind of going to be continuing to be a threat over the next couple days. So we're going to continue to see this risk of more rain and storms moving in, but for the rest of tonight, we're going to quiet things down. That was kind of during the peak heating of the day. Pretty good downpours of some rain moved through, and now we're starting to quiet things out for the evening. And overall, we're going to get into the low 60s tonight, so a nice mild evening out there as we have some pretty clear skies out there tonight after all these kind of rain and storms moved through. And overall, we're going to start out the day pretty good tomorrow. A lot of sunshine to start the day. No real concerns for anything out there during the morning and early afternoon hours. But as we kind of get late in the day tomorrow, probably around 5 o'clock and after 5 o'clock tomorrow is when our next system begins to move in. And this will again have the potential to bring more rain and storms into the region with potentially some gusty winds, and heavy rain will be a big threat as well. It won't be overly warm or humid tomorrow, so we're probably going to still see temperatures before the rain moves in get around into the low 80s. So we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of very strong instability to produce widespread severe weather at this point. But it could definitely still have some good heavy downpours of rain as this moves through, and some lightning and maybe some non-severe kind of gusty winds as this moves through. So hopefully nothing too crazy happens tomorrow, but we're definitely going to see a round of some more heavy rain tomorrow, late in the day tomorrow and through the evening hours before wrapping up probably around midnight or so. And then we could potentially see this quieting down through the overnight hours and into kind of what am I trying to say? Into Saturday morning. So bear with me; it's been a long week. But overall, we're definitely going to be seeing kind of a quieter weekend on over the weekend. We're definitely going to be seeing temperatures getting probably not too much warmer, staying into the low 80s over the weekend behind this system that's going to move through Friday evening and overnight. And overall, we might see a little bit of lingering rain for Saturday afternoon. There could be yet another little random kind of on and off pop-up chances for some more rain and storms for Saturday afternoon and evening as we have kind of the tail end of the system moving through, but it's not a very big threat for that. But overall, Sunday is expecting to be dry with those temperatures remaining in the low 80s. And then into next week, we're going to cool things down even more.
Nice.
We're probably going to be seeing temperatures on Monday and into Tuesday not get out of the mid to upper 70s. So we're going to be seeing, unfortunately, a lot of clouds, though, and probably some rounds of rain moving through. So it's going to be kind of a dreary, wet, and kind of cooler start to next week with some more rounds of rain moving through Monday and winding down as we get into Tuesday morning. And then the rest of Tuesday, we'll probably see some clearing and the sun will come back out, but those temperatures won't really rebound too much. They're probably going to stay in the 70s. Mid to upper 70s for Tuesday. And then as we kind of get toward the rest of the work week into next week, we're definitely going to be seeing temperatures remaining cool. We're probably going to see them stay into the upper 70s to lower 80s, getting into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And right now there could be another system for the tail end of late next week. So it's going to be kind of a busy time frame. Hopefully it misses Thursday, but we're just going to have to kind of play that by ear as this is kind of very far out in the future to really pinpoint those timings. But overall, there's quite a bit of numerous chances for more rain and heavy rainfall as we get into the kind of the next 24 to 36 hours and into early next week and potentially late into next week as well. So kind of a wet pattern we're in. It's going to obviously keep us a little bit cooler, probably not seeing temperatures higher than the low 80s over kind of the next couple of days, and then cooling back down into the upper 70s to lower 80s into next week. So if you want heat, if you want that oppressive heat, God forbid, I don't know why you would, Richard, but overall, we're not really seeing that this month. And this is kind of the tail end of potentially the when we see this kind of heat. We didn't see too many days this year with temperatures in the 90s. I mean, there was only one or two from what I remember this time of year. Obviously, we have a whole bunch of humidity, which kind of is nevertheless always making it feel uncomfortable, even with the 80s that we've been having with all that moisture. But that oppressive heat that is really gripping the southern portion of the U.S. is not really making it up here this summer. So we're going to kind of be dealing with more of the cooler air and on and off rain and storms moving through. Other than that, kind of expanding outward and quickly talking about some other weather. Again, that heat has been locked across the southern U.S., really all the way from Southern California through Texas and over into Florida as well. They're just dealing with oppressive heat indices for a few months already with temperatures over 100 degrees.
Oh, geez.
Indices well over 100 to 110. So I don't even know why anyone during the summer would live in Texas, because I couldn't personally do that.
Unbelievable.
That heat is just unbearable, and I don't even know what you would do to even cool down at that point, except for not even leave your house. So the good news is that heat is not expected to make it up here, and it's going to remain down there probably for the next couple weeks. So the heat is really locked into the region down there. Severe weather has been a very big story across the central U.S., keeping me very busy at work. But overall, just rounds of storms have been just riding around that heat dome that's under kind of the southern portion of the U.S. And we get bits and pieces of that, of these storminess as it moves through. So it's been kind of a stagnant pattern all summer, kind of with this pattern moving through. And overall, it's going to continue over the next week or so. Other than that, as we kind of get into the month of August and especially September, unfortunately, the hurricane season will come alive. They kind of upgraded their potential forecast for the hurricane season today. So we're expecting a record-breaking hurricane season with many powerful storms potentially going to be in developing. So hopefully nothing hits the U.S., but those are very hard forecasts to pinpoint down. But given just how warm the waters are, we could potentially be dealing with destructive hurricanes yet again this season. Right. So we'll kind of see how that goes going into the next few months. But the last story I have is you probably heard what's going on in Hawaii. It's just terrible. Crazy what's going on right there right now. Obviously, those fires are very much out of control, just given kind of the weather setup with those strong winds. So one little urban fire turns into a whole disaster for kind of one island of the Hawaiian Islands, Maui. So it's been very devastating. I've heard that the death toll with these fires are already over 50 people at this point.
Really?
And it's expected to probably rise as they continue to find bodies, unfortunately, as the cleanup continues there. So a very sad situation going on in Hawaii, such a beautiful state out there. So wild weather all over the U.S. I mean, there's never short supply of anything to talk about, unfortunately.
Unpredictable.
And we're going to continue to keep an eye on it. But if you want to keep tuned to all our local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com, and it will keep you updated as we continue to see rounds of storms moving in, and especially tomorrow. So anytime after 5 o'clock, be prepared for some rounds of heavy rain moving in.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Get some rest.
I tell you. Take it easy.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you next week. No, not next week. Well, we'll probably see you at the Music in the Park, maybe.
Possibly, yes.
Okay. See ya. All right. Let's introduce our special guest. She really needs no introduction. She is very involved in the community and has been on our show several times. Please welcome our good friend, Kim Marquette. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Hey, look at that mug.
You love it?
I love it. So, how have you been? Thanks for being with us tonight.
We've been great up here at the museum. Everybody's been well and seen a lot of visitors.
Good, good.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit, a brief history of the farmhouse, and how long have you been involved with it? You've been there quite a while.
The farmhouse started in 2004, and my husband and I have been with it since the beginning because my mom, Mary Jane Schoberg, and Carol Bird, Meryl Green is my mom, was looking for a new home for the historical museum as it was being closed down, and there was nowhere to locate it in the city. So they purchased the Straight Farmhouse. And I guess you could say it's been history ever since, right?
Yeah.
We keep making it here. Yeah. So we are in a beautiful home built in 1866 by the Straight family. And basically keeping Garden City's history alive and making new memories all the time for the residents and people from all over with our rentals that now that we have the Oddfellow Hall as well.
Yeah, right. We're going to get into that too a little bit later. And you have just about every high school graduation book there too, right?
We do. We do. We go all the way back to when Garden City had one high school, then two high schools, and back to one again.
Wow.
And we have a lot of the elementaries as well. So
now, I know we've been here 52 years and they had Marquette School. Do you have much from Marquette School?
we do have some. Now, Jack is the curator, historian over all of the school documents, and it's a huge job and a huge processing. He goes back to schoolhouse number 1 when they used to call them by numbers.
Oh, wow.
And he attended them. So he remembers them quite fondly and is very involved with keeping that history alive for us.
Wow. Yeah. He does a great job too.
Yes, he does.
I know you have a lot of events that you're going to have, and I want to get to them so we get all those in. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what's going on there now and what we can expect in the near future?
Well, we're really excited about one of our classes that we've started up. It's a cocktail class.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a mixology class. And we do have a few openings this Sunday. And this Sunday is all about the Betsy's. A lot of people don't know who a Betsy is or what she did during World War II. Betsy's were the bartenders. The men went off to war and the bars had to stay open. So if you were a female in that role of a bartender, you were called a Betsy.
Interesting. So
we're having cocktails that the Betsy's would have been slinging at that time, a little history about the Betsy's. Some of the famous Betsy's will be talked about. And every month we offer a different cocktail class. Last month it was farm to table. Go to the farmer's market, you get these different ingredients and come back and mix them up. So you learn how to shake it, stir it, and whether you drink it. Whether you sift it or not. So and so Rebecca's been with us. She does our cookie decorating classes, and she introduced us to Tammy's Tastings, and we've partnered up with them, and we are the location for this area that was chosen. They have locations in Ann Arbor and in different communities, Royal Oak, I believe, and that. But we were picked for this county down here. Oh, very cool. We're really proud of that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then go ahead. Yeah.
I have a couple here that I was just going to put up on the screen.
Sure.
Painting class, Lavender Fields.
Yeah, this is something we offer every month, a different painting class.
Mhm.
And you come in, and of course, we allow, if you're over 21, to bring an adult beverage as long as it's in a sippy cup.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
you can sip and paint. And that's one of our classes that everyone leaves happy, Carrie. I have to tell you.
I bet.
Yep, yep.
That's
And if you
good.
don't like your painting, we just tell you take another drink, and then you'll love it by the time you're done. But no, she's our instructor with that is just wonderful, and she walks you through step by step. This one's a little bit more challenging of one for than a beginner would be,
Sure.
but we've got so many people coming that we are mixing them up a little bit. One month it'll be a little less challenging, but the next month it'll be a little bit more than.
And those are what, $35, I think, for the class.
Correct. And all
And
of our arting classes, our cocktail classes, any of our events that we have here that we're bringing artists in for,
mhm.
they've been wonderful that they give back to the museum. So something out of that ticket that you purchased comes back to the museum as a way of a fundraiser for us.
Awesome.
It is.
Awesome.
We are really blessed by these artists that come in to do this for us.
That's great. And where can they get tickets now for all these events?
So the best way is to follow us on Facebook.
Right.
You can go to our website, and each artist has a little bit different way to sign up. So
Mhm.
when you read the event, it'll tell you to either click here and it's an Eventbrite, or you, like in the instance of the painting class that you have up, Laurel, you text her and she takes the payments different ways that she collects money from
Okay.
you. So
So,
everybody's a little bit different on that,
right.
on how we get those.
And yeah, I just want to mention your website. They can get a lot more information on your website as well at straightfarmhouse.org. It's a real great website.
Yeah, the webmaster does a pretty good job. Oh, I see what you brought up. We are excited. We have started our paranormal investigations back up,
Right.
and we have teamed up with Grimstone investigators,
Mhm.
and they got talking and thought of a fun fundraiser. So they're doing this horror trivia night.
Oh, wow.
And so it's horror, paranormal. You'll be in teams. They'll have pizza and pop and chips and things for you. And it just sounds like it's going to be a wonderful evening of trivia. So if
And
you
that's
are
very
into,
reasonable. That's $15 a person.
yeah, we talked about it, Carrie, and the board wants to do some things that are sometimes it might be a little bit more pricey,
Sure.
but then other things we want to be able to offer at a very discounted price.
Right. Right.
And
That's
this is
nice.
one of them that we just think would be a lot of fun. We guarantee at this one there'll be spirits for sure.
Yeah, because let's be honest here. There has been some paranormal activity there at the farmhouse, right?
Oh
People
yes.
have mentioned.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such
Yes.
as.
If you're familiar with Christy Robinette, she's one of our mediums that comes here. She's very well known,
Yeah.
and she just had an event not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, that they were here.
Mhm.
And there is a doll that's becoming quite famous, and she actually, through the paranormal investigations, told them her name.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I've gotten in trouble with her. She hasn't liked sometimes some of the locations I have placed her in, and she lets them know, and I will honor her wishes and I move her. It's the last thing I want to do is have that doll aggravated with me. So that's not happening. But we have people come from all over to investigate and to see what they can find here.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I've heard where people said they heard doors slamming and people walking around upstairs and
oh, yes, yes. And I've gotten to the point, and I will be perfectly honest, I won't
Mhm.
stay here after midnight. I'm
Okay.
done. I'm done. I've ran out of this building too many times trying to lock it up and get out.
Yeah.
So
And who was the child? Was it Ralph?
Ralph is one of the straight families, and he has been by many of the paranormal investigators
Mhm.
come forward. and he passed at age 14. And his dad passed. They passed 6 months apart.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. So
His
Ralph's
spirit.
Ralph is here with us.
Yeah, his spirit's
Yes.
there.
Yes. And he's mischievous.
Uh-oh.
We don't have anything evil or any of that kind of
Right, right.
stuff going on at all.
They
More
just like
people
they
trying
just
to,
like to let you know they're there.
yes, and contacting and trying to give you information and
Mm-hmm.
some stuff. So yeah, it's
Awesome.
been really, really fun. A lot of good information's coming from that. And
Well, this sounds like a fun night here, this trivia.
yeah, I think it's going to be. So if you're
Yeah.
into any of that, definitely go online and get your tickets
Yeah.
because that's coming up. It's
Right.
August 26th.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then this is a real big one here. This is
this
quite an honor.
this is huge, Carrie.
Yeah.
I reached out to the Willow Run chapter of the Rosie the Riveters. My grandmother was a Rosie the Riveter, and I wanted to honor her with a dedication of a rose bush. Well, I found out that the Willow Run has fulfilled all their spots, so they were not taking any more applications. So they started to refer me to other communities in the area. And so I reached out to the president and I said, is there any way that we might look at being a host in Garden City?
Sure.
So being on the board of the garden club, talking with them, we just kind of thought it would be a great fit to put it here at it'll be actually in, you can see the rose bushes. We don't have the garden completely done yet, but it's at the Oddfellows in that green space between both buildings. And Labor Day, nationally and in the Netherlands, they ring the bells for rosies. And
wow.
everybody rings a bell on Labor Day. Well, they have done this in other communities, and they asked if we would combine it with our dedication of our rose garden. So we thought this would be a great honor, and very privileged to be chosen by that organization. And we are going to have a 1940s dinner. We will have 6 rosies that will be honored that day.
Oh, wow.
One is still living. And things to keep in mind with our rosies are they're between the ages of 95 and 103.
Yeah,
So
we're
losing them.
Yeah, just like our World War II veterans, there's not many left.
Right. So this organization is speaking to them, writing, documenting, videotaping them, and getting their stories. And then anybody that had a grandmother, an aunt, a mother that was working in a non-traditional female role is considered a Rosie the Riveter.
Okay.
And if you want to become part of the organization, then if you are a female, you are a rosebud. And if you're male, you're a riveter. And then you can put your grandmother, aunt's, story together, and they will house that information. So
cool.
we're excited about it. Tickets are available. It's on Labor Day. It'll be at 1:00. There'll be the dedication of the rose garden and the dedication of the rosies. There will be one rosie that is living that will be with us. The other 5 of them will be posthumously, if I'm saying that right. Honored. I always mess that word up.
No, you did great.
So they'll be on.
That is quite an honor. It really is.
And it's a great event for the whole family. So,
Sure.
Really's going to tell you a little bit about, and then you'll get to see the unveiling of this rose garden. We haven't put a lot of it together yet because we do want it to be a surprise.
Yeah.
So we've got all the things staged in the garage waiting to come out and get put in
that's
there.
going to be awesome.
We're excited. And then every year you can apply for up to 6 more rose bushes we'll be putting in every year.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
So it's going to be something nice for Garden City.
Yes, yes. This is the Witches and Warlocks tea and tea leaf readings.
Oh, Oh, yes.
More Halloween.
More
spooky stuff.
Halloween spooky. Yeah, this is our third annual, which is tea, and we are having that on October 7th. And we have the best dressed witches contest. We
Okay.
have the best cackle contest. And this year we have a tea reader that is coming to read the tea leaves.
Oh,
So you'll be able to have your reading.
interesting.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing what the spirits bring out in the tea leaves for you.
Right. Let's see. I
And
got a couple more. Well, this is a lot of them right here. The cocktail one we covered, Rosie.
can I mention one that's not on there?
Yes.
Okay. These are granny squares. They're little crocheted squares. They're about 4 inches to 4.5 inches. And what we are doing with them is we're going to create a Christmas tree.
Oh,
And so we're asking people in the community to crochet these up. Then you just bring them up to the farmhouse. You can drop them up outside or bring them in during our hours. And then we have ladies that are sewing them together, and they will put them together, and the tree will be from 7 to 9 feet tall, all made out of these granny squares. And that'll be then on our display for our Christmas. Traditions of Christmas is this year's theme.
yeah. Traditions of Christmas. Yeah. You always do a great job at Christmas time for sure.
So that one we're getting excited. So if we've got anybody that crochets out there, you'll want to have your couple squares there, and they can be any colors. There's no color scheme.
And how soon will they be starting on the tree?
They've actually started putting them together.
Okay.
It's going to take hundreds of these squares.
Yeah.
So
really.
people have been dropping them off to us, but we're still looking for some more people that might want to
Great.
get their square on the tree.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of them on here that I don't know, Christmas tree, night light. I guess that's something they can make.
Yes,
You do a
we
lot
have-
of make and takes, huh?
Yes. All these items behind me that you see, the little gnome with the lighting going on behind me.
Let's look at some of those. Yeah.
That is one of our classes. She has pumpkins and lighthouses.
What's
The
that
state of
skull there?
Michigan. And
The big.
this one is the resin pour classes that we offer.
That's beautiful.
You might be able to see Michigan hiding out back here.
Oh wow. Holy cow, that's gorgeous.
Aren't these fun?
Yes. Yeah.
And she has probably 70 different wood cutouts, also metal ones that she does as well. These classes sell out really fast. I think we have one class left that has openings, and we'll be done for the year. We'll be full.
Oh wow.
So yeah, those sell out really quick.
And that looks like the lavender, the painting there, isn't that?
That's it.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
that's the painting that you can see.
Very cool.
And we're doing stepping stones. This is our other new one that we've introduced. This one has a solar light in it.
Oh wow.
Or you can not have the light in it.
Sure.
So these are out of concrete, and this is all glass.
Wow.
One of our other events that people seem to really enjoy is our stained glass mosaic, where you cut the glass and you make it into the pattern. And we'll be having that one come up in October, and that one is arting with the spirits. And we have mediums come in, so you go and get a reading, and then you come back and you continue your art.
Oh wow.
So that one's fun. We've got the teapot wind chime class. We had one in the spring and it sold out, so we brought it back one more time before the season ends.
Very, very good. Very popular stuff you do.
You know, besides the museum running and operating and being open for tours and that, we are trying to offer these arting classes. We have many people that come, multi-generations that come. We have sometimes it's 3 generations that'll be here arting together.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
a real family event.
It is.
That's cool.
I see you have our Oddfellow Hall up.
Yeah, now this is the Oddfellow. You guys just not too long ago got this, right?
Yeah, we've only had it a few years, and
I got
as
a picture inside there too.
so if you see where all the tables and chairs are, those
Yeah.
can all come down,
Mhm.
and the chairs can go across, and that actually can be a really nice setting for a small wedding, about
Right.
70 people. And we are just now getting into the wedding business,
Mhm.
and we have a tent company that we've registered with.
Mhm.
And in that green space, you can set up to have an outdoor wedding, or you can have the wedding inside and then go outside under the tent.
Mhm.
For the Rosie event, we will be having the tent set up, and that's where we'll be holding the tent is in the tent that day.
Right.
So
And then there's a nice parking lot in behind it too now.
correct. And then the basement of that is totally refinished, and
Yeah.
there's a full size kitchen down there.
Wow.
And there's an area where brides can get ready down there, and they can
Mhm.
do hair and makeup. It's very large down there. You can hold another 30, 40 people down there.
Oh wow.
Matter of fact, when we do our resin classes, we are down in the basement because, as you can see there, it's carpeted, and
Sure.
over here at the grand in the grand parlor is carpeted. So
Mhm.
when you're doing that resin, I don't trust anybody. We're going to be on tile. It's easier to clean up.
I don't blame
Um,
you. I don't blame you.
so
So this is all for rent as well then.
correct.
And
And
they can find more information on the website about that, I would imagine.
yes, we have a whole section dedicated to that as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now this is the actual farmhouse here on the right, and then the grand parlor on the left, the addition, right?
correct. That addition was put on in the late 60s
Okay.
when it was Northwest Guidance Clinic.
And this is a pathway up to it.
Right. You can get a memorial brick placed in there. There's the grand parlor.
Yeah, that's the grand parlor. That holds what, about 70 or so?
If you're
60?
setting just chairs, but if you are at tables, we have 7 tables with eight around them, so about 56.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
through those doors, there's a serving room where all the food can be put
Hmm.
there, and then you still have a kitchen available as well. So
And this
it,
is rented
yes,
a
and
lot. And meetings.
meetings, yeah. We just had a memorial service.
Mm.
Actually, Saturday we had a wedding reception,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, it does up really nice, and it's a nice private venue for you to be at.
Yeah.
And
And
and people don't realize we're open 365 days for our rentals.
wow,
We
that's
have
awesome.
families that have booked every Thanksgiving. We have families that book Christmas Eve and Christmas Day
Hmm.
and do their family Christmases with us.
Yeah. And it's quaint, it's not real big. It's nice, just a nice size. Oh, this is the brick pavers here. This is pretty nice, real nice. We have one over here.
And the memorial you're looking at, that is the American Legion Riders, which
Hmm.
most people know started in Garden City. And
Right.
this is theirs. And around the flagpole, only military can have their bricks placed there. We
Okay.
reserve that area. Then the Kiwanis, right, Mike? You guys have a beautiful
Yes.
marble piece put in there, and then Kiwanians are recognized and put in, and then everybody else fills in all around there as
Hmm.
well.
So people can actually purchase a brick, and what's the cost of that now?
There's 2 different prices on
Right.
that, and it's between 50 and 75 depending on what you go
Okay.
with, or
Okay.
55, right
Yeah.
around in there. And
Very,
then
very nice.
one thing that I wanted to let everybody know, you had Reggie, the designer of the spoons, the cutlery.
Yeah, he was on our show
Oh
last week.
yeah, and
Wasn't that awesome?
just gorgeous.
Oh,
We have already had in the process. We have a cement Reggie coming,
really?
and they took the photos and they're painting them to be the colors that Reggie was, and we will be placing that here in the garden, and we're getting the information and the history on them, and that will have outside of the museum. is a board that you could come up and read all about the farmhouse and that. Well, we're
Mhm.
doing the same type of thing for Reggie, and that will be out
Oh,
there in the corner in
oh,
our
awesome.
garden so that we can keep his memory
That's great.
alive. And one of the members of the Straight Farmhouse found out we were doing that, and their grandson loved to catch Reggie walking around. I know you and Cheryl weren't so
We
lucky to ever
no, we
see him,
never saw him, no. Oh,
um, but he did. Several
that's a
times he caught him walking around, and he was quite upset when
oh,
he
yeah.
found out Reggie was passing. So he is offered to, with the help of his grandma and grandpa, is
Mhm.
going to pay for the statue.
Oh, wow. That's
So
fantastic.
isn't that wonderful?
That is, that is.
Even when our smallest get involved, he's only 6 years old. So
Oh, my
to
gosh.
want to get involved and help the museum
Yeah.
is what people are always around here doing for us. And
Yeah, I
we're
think
so grateful.
when the word got out about Reggie passing, it was heartbreaking. It really was.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we've never saw him, he was part of the community. He
Community.
really
Yeah.
was.
I was fortunate because we could hear him.
Okay.
And I did get pictures of him walking down down Shaka when I was
Oh,
in my car one day. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a peak! That's Reggie! Oh my
oh, you're
gosh!"
so lucky.
And so we took some photos of him, and
Mhm.
yeah. And every once in a while, we'd be sitting there going, "That what? Oh, that's Reggie going off." So
Yeah, they're quite loud, aren't they?
they are.
Yeah.
They are. And we were at the Detroit Zoo and with our school. I'm a
Mhm.
teacher and we were there on a field trip and all of a sudden the one took off and flew up into the tree.
Oh,
And it's
gee.
like, wow, just to see that, you don't think about them,
Yeah,
flying and all.
our son who lives out in Milford now, he came into Garden City to go to a party. I don't know what it was, some kind of party. And darn, when he's leaving, if he doesn't look up in the tree, and there's Reggie
Reggie.
sitting there looking at him. And I go, we've lived here 52 years and never saw Reggie. You come here and you see him like that.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, that's funny. I got a few people here want to say hi. Donna Wood Pipper wants to say hi.
Hey, Donna and Steve.
Shannon Coffee, the Notary Babe, says hi.
Yeah.
Sherry Lynn Bauer, hello.
Hello.
Dennis Dykman, hello all, everybody. He is the carpet guy. Mrs. Chat says, hi, I'm watching from Grass Lake. Yep, she's out
Oh,
with her
lucky
girlfriend.
her.
Yeah. Michael Bengal, he says, hi, Dennis. Lee Zimmerman is in there, says hello. How you doing?
Hey, Lee, I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, good to see you in there. Thank you. So,
Nice.
is there anything else there? That is a real fine looking coffee mug. I'll tell you, I love that.
Isn't that nice? I was so lucky to win that mug.
That's beautiful. Yeah, we're going
I
to have,
love it.
we got another one or two that we're going to be giving away here too, again, real soon. So
Very good.
yeah, hopefully we can get them out about. Anything else that you wanted to cover?
I don't think so. I think you had it all up there for me. So nice. And,
Yeah, you did a great job.
we do have a kitchen exhibit going on.
Oh, right.
And so if you haven't got a chance to see that, it'll only be up for a few more weeks.
Mhm.
And then it'll be the big job of taking it down and packing it away and finding room to store the stuff.
I know.
And we'll be getting ready for our Halloween exhibit.
Now,
and
what's planned for the Halloween exhibits
that one's still being
in the works?
in the works. We'll be having some inside vignettes and then some outside
Okay.
vignettes. And then we're doing kind of different histories of the different items and for Halloween. So there'll be more of a walkthrough exhibit on different artifacts and that.
Okay.
And so we're
And then-
looking forward to that.
And then Christmas, you always do a nice. Are you going to have all the Santa Claus again exhibit?
Actually, this year we rotate every 3 years. So
The
last year
nativity.
was the 300 nativities. Last year,
Yes.
the Santa Clauses were the year before. This year is we'll be opening it up on December 1st,
Mm-hmm.
which is a Friday night, and we'll have Simply Dickens singing.
Oh,
And then you can come on over to the museum afterwards. And last year, my husband and son, Alan and Jerry, they looked up from Charles Dickens his recipe of the smoking bishop.
Really?
And it's a drink that actually you bake apples, and he wrote that out in one of his journals, and they went back and found it,
Is that
and
right?
they actually followed the recipe that he did. And then we also have our wassail that night drink, and you come over and you'll have Christmas treats, and then the museum is the traditions of Christmas. So we're going to be kind of sharing with you, when did stockings first get hung, and why
Oh.
do you put a pickle on your tree?
Yeah.
And we have a Grinch tree, and then we have a abominable snowman tree that's 9 feet tall coming this year.
Oh, wow.
And
A lot of good stuff.
yeah, so that one will have so much to see in so many different sizes, and one tree will have over 600 ornaments on it,
Wow.
all shiny,
Wow.
bright antique ornaments.
Yeah.
That
Well,
will
you're
be
a busy,
nice,
busy
so
lady. I don't know where you find the time to sleep.
that's overrated.
Right, exactly. So tell us the hours of the farmhouse.
We are-
Wednesday and Saturday.
You got it.
Yep.
Noon to 3.
Noon to 3,
Noon to
Wednesdays
3.
and Saturdays.
And we
Yep.
tell people, if you haven't come through and taken a tour, please do come see
Yes.
Jack,
Oh,
and
it's fabulous.
plan about an hour 45 minutes.
Yeah, there's a lot to see.
Yes, and believe me, you will thoroughly enjoy it. He has so much to share, and there's so much rich history about Garden City. It's nice if you can come in and take a look and see what's going on here.
It is. It's fantastic. You guys do a fantastic job there. And so great seeing you again and having you on again.
Yeah, I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you.
And I should probably update on autos while I got the
Yes,
chance.
yes.
We will be turning a check close to $40,000
Oh
over
my
to the
gosh.
school this year.
Really?
Yes.
Holy cow,
Yeah.
I just got the chills.
Yeah, isn't
That's
that great?
amazing.
Yeah, we are so blessed.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
we'll
Yeah, that
be-
was a great time. I was honored to be a judge again, and it's just a fun time. It really is.
I think everybody really enjoyed the move to June too.
Yes.
So we are planning on it again next year in June.
Good. Good.
It seemed to go very well,
Yeah.
and the
It
chili
was warm,
cook-off.
but not too hot.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
Wasn't bad.
No.
Yeah.
And the chili cook-off has asked us to run the car show again this year, so
Okay.
we'll be doing that. Autos will be doing that as well. So
Awesome.
yeah, a lot of great things in this community. I'll
It
tell
is.
you.
As small as we
know?
are, we do a lot of stuff, that's for sure.
We sure do.
Yeah. And then
And
you're
I-
involved with the garden club as well as my wife and
Yes.
several
Yeah.
others.
Yeah, that we should probably talk about the groups that meet here at the farmhouse. The garden club meets the third Thursday of the month
Mm-hmm.
at 7:00. Kiwanis meets every Thursday for lunch at noon.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the Rotary that meets next door at the Oddfellows Hall.
Yeah.
And the Garden City Soccer Club hold their meetings here.
Wow.
GCBA holds their meetings. They'll be here tomorrow morning.
Yep.
If you're interested in coming up for that.
Yep, 9
And
o'clock.
so we have a lot of outreach to the community members that use our facility as well.
That's nice. That's nice how
You
you support one another like that. It really is. Great opportunity for a lot of the organizations. Well, once again, the farmhouse is located at 6221 Merriman Road, and their hours are noon to 3, Wednesday and Saturdays. And head on over there and see Kim. She does a great job. Take a tour.
Thank you. Thanks.
Really appreciate it, Kim.
Appreciate you, Carrie, and
All right.
and you too, Mike.
You take care now and
All
say
right.
hi to your husband.
I will. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Take care.
Good night.
Night. All right. Good job.
Yeah.
Always has a lot of good stuff going on there. She does a wonderful job, her and the entire staff. All right. Once again, you can contact the farmhouse by going to their website at straightfarmhouse.org. A lot of good information. All the events are listed on there. You can't miss it. And they're located at 6221 Merriman Road in Garden City. All right, moving on. The next city council meeting is Monday, August 21st, 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middlebelt Road. These meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have as well. All right. It is time for you know what. Time for Mike. You ready, bud?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Well, today, if you say goodbye, that'll be the
Okay,
day
it's time for
when
some
you make
community
me cry.
announcements. So
Say
let's
you're
get Mike
gonna
in here.
leave.
Mike,
You
take it
know
away.
it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right. Good job. Notary Babe, she's in there now. Shannon Coffee.
Notary Babe, she will travel and take care of all of your notary needs.
Yep.
Rotary, mobile rotary services
Mm-hmm.
after efficient and reliable document notarization tailored to meet the unique needs of medical settings.
Right.
Okay.
Phone number 734-469-8821. It's kind of small print there, but
Yeah.
we got it out. Straight Farmhouse. We just talked about that.
Yeah. Their hours are Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 12 to 3.
Mhm.
You can contact them at 734-838-0650 or find them on Facebook at GC Straight Farmhouse.
Yep.
Veteran Services every Tuesday and Thursday from 8:30 to 4:30. These things are located at the Radcliffe Center. Call Wayne County to make an appointment, 313-506-0302, or American Legion Department of Veteran Affairs every Tuesday from 9 to 3. Don't face the U.S. alone. Speak with a veteran service officer to see about your veterans benefits. You don't have to go downtown. You can do it right here in Garden City. So that's
Right. That is
definitely a convenience.
very big convenience. Huge convenience. Hey, our number one fan is in there. Kathy Ward says
Yeah.
hello. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you.
She had a procedure, I think, this last week or so. And
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, and we're thinking of you.
yeah,
Thanks for joining us. I also want to, first, before we move on, I want to give Joe and Debbie Barson a shout out.
yeah,
From
they were on
Barson
the radio
Greenhouse.
today.
Yeah, they're on WJR today with Guy Gordon at 6 a.m. A little early for a lot of people, but
Yeah,
congrats to Debbie and Joe. They do a great job. They're located over there in Westland at on Maplewood in Merriman. So head on over there for all your nursery needs. All right.
carpet cleaner. Call Dennis at 734-299-6496. They do tile and grout, upholstery, auto, floods, and carpeting.
Yeah, he's been quite busy posting a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Senior Fitness Club. That's one of the things that's going on at the Radcliffe Center.
Yep.
3-month membership is $25. 12-month is $70. Drop-in is $3. For more information, call 734-793-1870. This is for 50 and older.
Mm-hmm.
Neighborhood Watch is back second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Department. The next meeting is September 12th. Open Computer Lab. I got one of those flyers
Mm-hmm.
at the Radcliffe Center. Free computer access to all in the community. The computer lab is available weekly for drop-in use on the below days and times. Please check in at the front desk for access. Times are Mondays from 9 to 2 and Fridays from 2 to 7. No food or drink is allowed in the computer lab. Children under 12 must be accompanied by an adult.
Yeah, what a fantastic place. I mean, people need to utilize this. It's really, really nice. All brand new.
Right. Garden City Rotary is having their annual school supplies collection. They're looking for supply boxes, crayons, markers, notebooks, pencils, big erasers, scissors, markers, glue sticks, highlighters, rulers, and pens. Collection boxes are available at City Hall, and there'll be one in the Music in the Park. Final pickup date is Friday, September 8th.
Yep.
The Egyptian Kitchen dine and carry out delivery. They have 2 locations, one in Westland, one in Garden City at 30112 Ford Road.
Yep.
You can reach them at 734-237-4227. Have you eaten there, Kerry?
We actually ate at the Westland one when we had him on our show.
Okay.
A few months back, and it was good. I enjoyed it. And now he just opened another one in Garden City, right across from, I think, Tim Hortons there. And
Okay.
he's doing well, I guess. So
Good. Craft Day,
mhm.
plus press flower and candle holders. Saturday at the Radcliffe Center, all ages are welcome. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Questions, please call 734-793-1850. You can register online at gardencitymi.org/parks or in person at the Radcliffe Center.
Mhm.
Bingo at the Rec. It's $5. Garden City Senior Center presents this.
Mhm.
It's going to be on August 7th and 21st, 1 o'clock at the Radcliffe Center. Get ready to shout bingo and win an amazing prize at this fun-filled event. Our bingo callers, Danielle and Megan, will guide you through multiple rounds of the classic game, and there will be plenty of opportunity to win big. This is on the first and third Monday
Yeah.
of every month.
Yeah, we just had our Commission on Aging meeting. We talked about this Wednesday, and Danielle and Megan, they do a great job. They say this is very popular.
They had an ice cream bingo
Yes.
just a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we had several Commission on Aging people there that helped them run that. And that was well attended.
Well received. Yep. Good.
Softball game at JC Park in Westland. This is the battle of the badges. Westland City Police against the fire department.
Oh, that'd be
There's
fun.
a home run derby, a 50-50 raffle. There'll be food trucks. They're located at 34001 Hunter in Westland.
Yeah.
And this is going to be at 1 p.m. on August 13th.
Yeah, I miss our competition between our police and fire.
Yeah.
Guns and hoses, and hope they bring that back soon.
Music in the Park. You've already mentioned this
Yep.
earlier in the show. The last one's going to be this next Thursday, August 17th. You can shop at the Brisbane vendor event from 4 to 9. Band starts at 6:30. It's the Log Cabin on Log Cabin Road
Mm-hmm.
at the main pavilion there. And people are encouraged to drop off donations for the food pantry and also to wear red or buy a red armband
Mm-hmm.
to show support for the Gibbons family.
Right. And the band is American Ages Band with Jeff Cav. He does a great job.
There's
Kind of a country rock, very good band. From the
Garden
East
City
Side.
Business Alliance is going to make a donation to the Gibbons Fund for that, based on their turnout at this.
Right.
Parents' Night Out. Last one is Friday, August 18th. Was that from
5:30 to 9.
5:30 to 9?
Mhm.
$10 a child, or $20 a child, $10 for siblings.
Mhm.
The kids ages 5 to 11, they'll have crafts, they'll have games, they'll have, was that music and
Movies,
pizza?
movies.
Movies and pizza.
Yep.
Annie production is going to be made at the O'Leary Auditorium by the Garden City Summer Theater. It's on August 18th and 19th at 7 p.m. and August 19th and 20th at 2 p.m. All reserved seating tickets are $15, and there's going to be a celebrity appearance in each of the 4 shows.
Right. Right.
You get to decide who is your favorite celebrity. We have a mayor, we have a city councilman, we have a
Wayne County exec
Wayne County exec,
and the
and
Wayne County commissioner.
Wayne County commissioner. Okay.
Yep.
The Wayne Community Yard Sale on August 19th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Space rentals are $10. Direct marketing vendors, crafters, garage sale for space rentals or more information, contact Fred at 734-366-3340.
Right.
What else you got? Movies in the park.
Yep.
Top Gun Maverick is the next movie. I think this is going to be at the Rotary Park, right?
Yep, on Marquette, August 23rd.
Okay. Elementary school pickup dates, Thursday, August 24th from 3:30 to 6:30, and Friday, August 25th from 9 to 11 and 1 to 3. Garden City Senior Center's barbecue in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are $12. Music, games, and food. Your choice of a jumbo hot dog, brat, or Polish sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Chips, drink, and dessert. It's on August 25th from 12 to 3 at the main pavilion.
Yep. And I believe don't you have to get your ticket in advance? Is this the one you have to get in advance?
I think you're right on that.
Okay.
Household hazardous waste collection will be taking place on August 26th from 8 to 1. Recommend you get in line early.
Real early.
Real early.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be backed up past
Miles.
Central City Parkway, along Warren Road and out past Wayne.
Yes. It's a long line.
Nerf Wars, Saturday, August 28th at the Radcliffe Center. This is for ages 7 to 12. It's going to be 11 a.m. Its cost is $10. You can register online. Save the date, Cruising Hines, Sunday, August 27th. This is a big one. Biggest cruise in the area, bigger than the Woodward Dream Cruise.
Yeah, I also want to mention keep Don Nicholson's son in your thoughts and prayers as well. He is going through some tough times right now, and we hope for the best for Edward.
Absolutely. Bounce Back, Return to Learn, Thursday, August 31st from 4 to 7 at Memorial School. There'll be games, fire trucks, police with canines, a petting zoo, a DJ, hot dogs, a bounce house, and I can't read that other one. This is at Memorial School in Marquette.
Yeah.
3001 Marquette.
Right. Patty Fix says, "Hi guys, how you doing, Patty? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us."
Yeah. Patty's niece, Megan, just got engaged.
Yes. We actually saw her. We went and had breakfast at Plato's, and her and Tom were in there, and I congratulated her after 10 years.
Yeah. Okay. So there's going to be a skateboard competition presented by Garden City Parks and Recreation and Woodshed Skate Shop. It's going to be on Saturday, September 9th from 12 to 4 in the Garden City Skate Park. It's a free event. You can sign up now.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff they do on them skateboards is amazing.
Yeah.
Ugh, wow.
A fall open house, Saturday, September 9th at Makers Market. Come see all the new fall and Halloween products that our crafters have been busy making. We will have donuts and cider for you to enjoy while you shop. They're located at
34852.
34852 Michigan Avenue in Wayne.
Yep.
Drawing. Oh boy, I'm having trouble reading that one. Okay, it's $50.
Yeah.
Mondays and Thursdays. First and third grade on Mondays,
Mhm.
September 15th through October 16th, and fourth through sixth grade on Thursdays, September 14th to October 19th. This is at the Radcliffe Center, and I can't read most of that.
Students will have fun learning the various techniques of drawing over a 5-week session.
Okay.
So they can check that out, the Radcliffe.
Beginning Spanish.
Ooh, you don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to read all that. It's little.
Yeah, I can't read all of that. It's
Tuesday.
going to be on Tuesdays, September 1st, or session 1 on September 12th through October 31st, and the next round on January 9th through February 27th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m., a 6-week session, $40. ¿Yo hablo español?
Sí, senor. That's about all I know. Oh, boy. Michael Bengo says that Dennis Dykman did a great job. He cleaned his grout in his kitchen. It looks great, he said.
Well, that's good.
So, yep.
A good plug for one of our guests.
Yep. Dennis, yeah, he's a busy guy.
I got
All
some.
right.
I got some stuff from Commission on Aging
Okay.
passed out. Tech Talk with Julie is starting up. One-on-one appointments on the first Monday of each month from 4 to 6, and every Thursday. The one-on-one appointments on Mondays are going to start on October 2nd, November 6th, and December 4th, and every Thursday from 1 to 4 in September, October, November, and December. Call 734-793-1856 to make an appointment with Danielle for a Tech Talk session with Julie. You can get help with laptops, Android phones, iPhones,
Right.
email, and more.
All the basic stuff, pretty much. She'll help you out.
Senior Center is having a senior lunch and fun from 12 to 2 on September 8th, and a second one on October 13th. The menu on September 8th is Jimmy John's sandwiches, chips, and desserts. Tickets are $10. On October 13th, it's hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, cider, and donuts. And on November 3rd, it'll be a Thanksgiving-style meal. Enjoy a catered lunch and fun activities. Purchase your tickets at the Radcliffe Center. East versus West game night competition. Pool, ping pong, cornhole, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. Friday nights on November 13th and 17th, December 1st and 8th, January 5th and 12th, from 6 to 8 p.m. 6 matches, 12 people per team, $20 per person.
Did you do the kid-to-kid sale?
I did not.
Okay, that's Saturday, September 16th from 9 to 1. Free to shop, $10 per table, $5 additional tables. It's going to be at the Radcliffe Center, September 16th. I got a few on my phone here. I'm getting off.
Garden City Senior Center presents a Trivia Wednesdays hosted by Digital Mix Entertainment at the Radcliffe Center. That's September 27th, November 22nd, and January 24th at 1 p.m., $10 per person.
Did you do the senior lunch and fun?
I got it right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Please join us at the Garden City Senior Center for senior lunch and fun from 12 to 2. Oh, yeah, I did do this.
Okay.
Enjoy a catered lunch and fun activities.
How about kids dodgeball? That'll be Wednesdays, September 13th through November 1st, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Ages 7 to 11, $30.
I got 2 more.
And that's all.
Garden City Senior Center presents their annual Christmas party on Friday, December 15th. The Radcliffe Center from 12 to 2.
That's all right.
Music, a catered lunch. Tickets are $20. They go on sale November 6th. And the last one I have is the Cornwell's Turkeyville Lunch Theater.
Turkeyville,
$55. Friday, November 10th. Lunch is served at 12 p.m. The show starts at 2. Kick off the holidays in style with a no-holds-barred celebration that features a cast of sequin-clad performers shaking their tail feathers and turning up the heat as the snow starts to fall on the farm, including all the holiday favorites and setting a new bar for toe-tapping Christmas cheer. This musical review is the perfect recipe for serving up the holidays on a silver platter. Tickets go on sale September 25th. That's all I have.
All right. That's a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Between the farmhouse and everything else. Wow.
And the senior center in Radcliffe, whatever.
Senior centers.
Yep.
Well, Mike, we're always looking for guests to be on the show, right?
Right.
If you know anybody that's interested or would like to come on the show, we'd love to hear from them. Just email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, or you can message us on Facebook. Doesn't matter what community you live in. We want to hear from you. We are doing the shows remotely, so you can do them from the comfort of your home or office like we did tonight. Come on the show and share information with us and the surrounding communities. Contact us today, and we look forward to hearing from you. And let's see, no questions or comments in the comment peanut gallery. So, all right, Mike. With that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast.
We want to thank our guest, Kim Marquette from the Straight Farmhouse Museum, located at 6221 Merriman Road. For more information, go to their website, straightfarmhouse.org. It's a really good website, a lot of good information, and all their events are on there, prices and everything. Also about the brick pavers. Also, a big thanks to my fantastic co-hosts, meteorologist Dr. Tom Mywinski and Mike Jones. Great job as always. Any final words, Mike, before we go?
No, just urging everybody to keep up to date on their vaccinations and stuff.
Yeah, I just heard COVID's on the rise again. Do you see that on the news?
Yep, I did.
Numbers are up, so they're going to have a new booster in September. So you're going to want
it's going to be earmarked towards the latest version of COVID.
Yep. So people thought it was gone, but it's not.
No, I think it's going to be like flu, and it's going to be with us forever.
Right. Also, a huge thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your time with us tonight and your support over the past 13 plus years. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook. So we hope that you'll catch it later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late tonight. A lot of good information. You can go to facebook.com/GCChat and feel free to share the show with your friends as well. Also, catch us over on our YouTube channel. Just search for Garden City Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all our past shows as well. Click on the subscribe button to our channel. We would really appreciate that. And as we do at the end of all of our shows, we want to thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every night. And when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Also, keep the Gibbons family and Owen in your thoughts. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community. So please support your local businesses. And please don't hesitate. Vaccinate. Get that flu shot, booster shot.
Shingles.
And others, shingle shot, pneumonia shot, all that crap's going around, man. I'm telling you. Protect yourself and others. And Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Right. We need to look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, go to drtomsweather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there. Remember to mark your calendars. Next week, we will be off. We'll be at the Music in the Park. We hope to see you there, and remember to wear red. So until then, we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, our email, gccommunitychat@gmail.com. And we would love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see more of. We will see you next in 2 weeks, August 24th, with our guest Stephanie Peters from Angels AIDS. They do a lot of work for seniors. So I'd like to get her to maybe come as a guest to one of our next Commission on Aging meeting.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
Thanks again for watching and all the comments. Have a safe and great rest of your week, and good night. Mike, have a good night.
You too, Kerry.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Yep.
Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it.